What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. My eye look crazy. Why I look like I'm uneven? I look like fucking Sarah Huckabee out this motherfucker. What's going on? Let me get this angle right for the diva. So what we talking about? Y'all watch? Okay, so did y'all watch Fix My Life? I watched it today with Jillian and Ray. What was Jillian and Ray? What were their problems? What was their problems? They was talking about getting married, but didn't have their shit together. They was ready to have a wedding, and they didn't have their shit together. Is that what was going on? He had type 2 diabetes. He didn't had his toes cut off. He didn't had his leg amputated. But she want him to, bitch, he can barely walk. You want him to walk around and do what? Did nobody tell you? Ugh. Sorry, girl. Then you want to have an attitude with Iyanla. Leave his ass, girl. If that's what the case is. People be staying in relationships because they feel obligated. Like, I know a lot of people who are in relationships with people that they do not respect. They don't like them. They have a certain level of love for them, but they don't like them. And it's raining. And they stay with them, and they just be miserable, either miserable and cheating or miserable and just. So Ray, he had type 2 diabetes. He used to weigh almost 500 pounds. He looks really good. He lost weight. He probably got a little attitude because he lost some weight too. Probably got a little stink attitude. And she probably reminds him that he don't have no toes. That's not funny. That's not funny. Nigga, what you gonna walk out on me, nigga? What you gonna do? You gonna walk out? I bet she is mean to him. I bet she is. Maybe because that's what I would be. Nigga, who the fuck you talking to, broke down ass nigga? But she probably figures like, look at me. I might not be able to find a man, and he probably like, look at me. I might not be able to find a bitch that's gonna take me with a half a leg and minus 5 toes. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so yeah. So you out here now? They don't want to admit that she's mad at him. She's resentful, right? You resentful because you got to do everything. The nigga can't walk. You got a nigga through. You ain't even married yet, and you already going through your, what is it called? Good times and bad times. What do they say? When they get you guys involved in these marriages, what do they say? For better or for worse. For better or for worse. You already going through your for better or for worse, and now you gotta take care of this nigga. You resentful. She's resentful. She doesn't feel like he can protect, provide, please. What did Iyanla say on there? And then I noticed that a lot of the shit that they were saying were just interpreting what the other person was saying, but not actually going by what the other person was saying. Like, this is what he said. She's like, no. Several times she had to tell them, no, that's not what I said. You said it, not me. You said it, not me. So I was like, okay, so now what? What y'all gonna do? They didn't want to they don't want to be honest with each other. She didn't want to tell him that she was resentful. He didn't want to tell her that she was controlling, you know. And is she really controlling, or is she just taking over everything? Because you can't really do what you believe a man is supposed to do in a relationship. That's why gender roles, they're kind of fucked up. Because if she did not follow gender roles, she wouldn't feel as though she was doing all the work. Wouldn't feel like the man was doing all the work. I didn't understand why they didn't want to be honest with each other. I didn't know what they expected Iyanla to do. Maybe they thought she was gonna play with them, but she's not playing, and she calling them out, and then the girl. I really didn't like the way she was coming at Iyanla, and I think what Iyanla failed to do was apologize for picking her up late. She didn't even acknowledge that the girl was mad about that, but the girl was making it seem like, oh, y'all just trying to get me mad so I can be agitated when I come and do this damn show. And she's like, no, that's not it. But Iyanla I think she just really failed to acknowledge that the girl was mad. I would have been like, okay, can you at least be like, I'm sorry we picked you up? But then when she comes in, she's like, okay, well, y'all need to talk. Y'all need to tell each other what the hell's the problem. And you trying to say, like, a lot of the things that they were doing to Iyanla was clear that they do in their relationship. Well, you said this. Well, no, that's not what I said. So whatever you saying I said, that's not what I said. That's how you're interpreting it, and you're holding me accountable for what you're interpreting that I'm saying, instead of either asking me for clarity, which would probably work better than to actually misinterpret what somebody says, because that's like leading to miscommunication all day long. Miscommunication all day long, and you don't want to admit it. That was weird. I was like, I wouldn't work with him either. There was more concern with the wedding than the marriage. Slow the fuck down. Where the fuck are you going? Do you want to die? Like, what's going on? I don't say much. I just let the heat talk. Yeah. I love that fucking song. I don't give a damn. I'm riding with my fucking blinkers on, my fucking hazards on. Since you motherfuckers want to drive all super duper fast, let me put my hazards on so you can feel like something's wrong with my shit and you can keep off of me. So she was resentful. She was controlling. She was all of these things, like all of these typical complaints that a man would have of a woman and a woman would have of a man. But like, you're in a position where, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You can't bring the groceries up. You can't. She feels like she has to be in control of everything. She already is a type A personality. So she's already going to take over anything, and any little sign of, there's some weakness there, she's going to do what women do, is take the fuck over. If I can't depend on you to protect, provide, and please, bitch nigga, what the fuck are you there for? I think she's afraid to say what she's there for. I think she's also afraid to say she doesn't want to be married to him, because how fucked up of a person can you be to be like, okay, the nigga he's missing 5 toes and half a leg. I don't want to be. This is not the marriage or the marriage that I want to be in. And then you go back to say, well, bitch, it ain't gonna be Skittles and rainbows every single time, bitch. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. Like, what do you think this is gonna be? It's not gonna be easy all the time. But I don't know. They didn't want to do the work. And then he tried to act like he was protecting her all of a sudden. Bitch nigga, shut up. Well, she wasn't with me. You put her in another hotel, how many 40 minutes away or whatever, which I don't believe. I don't know why they just didn't why would they put them in separate rooms? Why would they put them in separate hotel rooms? That was weird. But I'm like, okay, Iyanla. Only critique I had of Iyanla was that she didn't apologize for making that girl wait. That shit is unprofessional. I would have been mad too. But then the girl trying to say that, oh, you left me waiting for 2 hours so that I could be agitated and that could give you some good ratings. No, bitch, you doing that well on your own, big Jillian girl. And she was being nice, nasty. And Iyanla is right. If she doing it to strangers, I know she doing it to you. I know she doing it to you. And it seemed like he didn't want to. I don't know what was going on with dude. I just feel like both of them were afraid to actually confront the real issues, because they are afraid to be without each other, because they probably feel like they are not going to be able to find someone else that's going to deal with those things. I'm sure he can find a woman that's going to take him with 5 toes and 1.5 legs. No shade. I'm sure there is. Jillian is not the one for you, honey. But Jillian probably feels like I've already gone through this with. It's like funny how people feel like if they go through trials and tribulations with you, that they have to stick by you all of the time. Like if they helped you during a certain time in your life, or they did something to help you back on your feet, a lot of people feel obligated to stay in those kind of relationships. And that ain't it, because you're going to be miserable. You're going to be resentful to that person. Like, fuck, I could have left you a long time ago. You helped me. We helped each other during our time of need. We can still be cool, but we don't have to get married. I don't have to stay with you just to prove that I am thankful for what you did for me when I needed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I thought it was weird for them to come there and not be honest, and then for him to posture like he's really protecting her. That was your opportunity, so I guess you decided to take it on screen. You look stupid because you just got finished saying that you can't really do nothing around the house. So you're gonna speak up for her? I mean, was that the right time to speak up for her? She could have handled her own, but that was his opportunity to make it seem like he actually is able to contribute to this union. It was weird to me. I was like, so what are we gonna do? We not gonna do nothing? Like, y'all just gonna waste this opportunity? And that's what Iyanla was like, nigga, I do this. This is what I do. Y'all here for my help. I didn't ask y'all to come here. I knew it was a problem when they didn't answer the question, what would you do or what would your life be like if you were not with this person? Well, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that. And Iyanla said, if you close yourself off to the possibilities, that's what you are going to attract to you. I said, come on, bitch. Iyanla, like I said, I don't like all of her approach, every approach that she has all of the time. My Virgo sister, I do not like it. But she be dropping some gems, like quick little gems, quick little things to say. I remember I just actually quoted her the other day when she was talking about how we get into relationships with people, whether they be romantic, intimate, familial, whatever, that we get into relationships with people, and when the relationship is deficient, when you're not getting something, you're not being filled up from the relationship, and you are lacking that fulfillment, you tend to adjust to the deficiency. And then she gave the analogy, when you need eyeglasses and you don't go out and get them, your vision will adjust to the deficiency. So when you actually go and get the shit corrected, your eyes are really going to be fucked up. When she said that we put ourselves in positions or in relationships and adjust to the deficiency, I said, oh my God, Iyanla. Bitch, what? And then I was like, adjust to the deficiency. What's she talking about? Then she put the analogy with the eyeglasses. I just used that analogy the other day. They was like, damn, that's really insightful. I said, oh my God. That's what was going on, not what was going on with them, but the jewel that she dropped, saying that you guys are closing yourselves off to the possibility of being without each other. So that is what you're going to attract. I didn't even think, did they give an update on them? Like, I didn't even think there was an update or anything like that. I was just like, they wasted their time. They really did waste a lot of time wasted Iyanla's time. I do, this is my job. This is my calling. You called me and you want to come up here and tell me how to ask you the question. You don't want me to ask the uncomfortable questions. Y'all want to be comfortable. Y'all want to be okay. Y'all want to be fine with sitting up here being resentful and thinking that your wife is controlling. I don't really think I'm controlling. Bitch, he just told you he thinks you're controlling. Why are you saying, I don't think I'm controlling? And she probably doesn't think she's controlling. She probably thinks she's just picking up the slack where he is not putting forth. I don't know. I was just like, y'all are a mess. And then she said the girl was being nice, nasty. She was. She's not nice, nasty to me. But you're going to apologize for her behavior and allow her to act a donkey on television. And all of a sudden you want to protect her. Shut up. Honey, that was it. What else happened? I wrote down a lot of notes. But she said he can't protect, provide, perform, and please. I said, come on, bitch. You can't do none of that, broke down ass nigga. I'm sorry. I am sorry. And that is probably what she's going through. Like, I don't really want to break up with him, but I don't really want to be married to this man. He's not giving me what I need in a relationship. Why? And then the deal is, why would you enter into that partnership if you are not already seeing a return on any type of investment that you put into the relationship? Why do it? Why? Because you feel obligated? You don't want to seem like a supreme asshole? Because you don't want to marry a nigga that can't do anything that you are requiring of yourself? So you feel bad for him? Like, no. Girl, if you don't go out there, Jillian, and find you somebody that's going to meet your needs, but just understand that shit ain't always peachy. It ain't always a bowl of cherries. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm out of here. That's all I have to say about that. Engaged and Enraged. Is that what it was called? All right, y'all, I'm out. Tell me what y'all think of the episode. I just decided, somebody kept telling me to watch that episode. 3 people asked me, did I watch it? I was like, okay, 3 people asked. Let me go watch it real quick and we can talk about it. I posted it on my feed. Let y'all know I was going to be talking about it. All right, y'all, let me edit this video so y'all don't see me smoking reefer down the highway. Y'all have a wonderful day. Take care of each other. Protect your energy and stand up for some shit. Peace. Y'all wait. I had to come back about Jillian and Ray because did y'all notice at the end of the episode, she was carrying his leg, the bottom part of his leg, his prosthesis. She was carrying it. How symbolic was that? Like, did she even realize how symbolic that is? You carrying his leg, girl. Anyways, all right, peace. Take care of each other.